morning, miners. I'm Emily.
And I'm Brooke.
Today's Monday, October 28th, 2019.
Today's schedule is periods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, with period 5 determining your lunch.
Please stand for the pledge. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Remember, miners, Wear Pink Wednesdays are all of this month, so remember to support all of those fighting breast cancer by wearing pink every Wednesday during October. You can go all out wearing your favorite pink attire, and make sure to have fun with it. Remember, this is for team points.
Here are the Golden Lotto winners of last week. See Mrs. Hamer in room 103 to claim your prize. Andrew Probert,
Brian Olivo,
Milan Shaninan,
Chris Ramirez Maldana,
Mariana Utulia,
Nicholas Carrasco,
Bryce Luai,
Isabella Andrade,
Ricky Sagwanpong,
Aziel Argueta. Did you audition for the musical of Alice in Wonderland last week? If so, please check your Google Classroom. The callback list has been posted. Callback auditions are tomorrow in Tanner Hall after school. See Ms. Schultz if you have any questions. Break a leg, miners.
Now we're to Nico with Nico's News and Mr. Turner.
Thanks, anchors. Today it looks like we'll have a high temperature of 73 and a low of 44 degrees, being sunny and windy. Tomorrow will be a high of 72 and a low of 49, and it'll be sunny. Now on Wednesday, we'll have a high of 65 and a low of 47. It'll be sunny and windy. On Thursday, we'll have a high of 71 and a low of 47, and it'll be sunny and windy as well. On Friday, we'll have a high of 79 and a low of 55. Once again, it'll be sunny. And last but not least, on the weekend, we'll have highs of 83 and lows of 84. It'll be mostly sunny. Now over to Mr. Turner.
Hey, good morning, miners. Welcome back this Monday. We had last Friday off. I think you all did a good job with that, although we did have a couple people show up Friday morning. I was actually here making sure no one was lost on campus looking for first period class to begin. Thank you so much for your patience in dealing with all of that. Hopefully we don't get interrupted again, but you never know. And the most important thing about that is that we are ready and that we are safe. So please think about all of your preparation, that if your family did have to evacuate, and some of you I know did. Several of you we were actually really worried about on Thursday afternoon and for a big part of the day on Friday. And we're thankful that most of the news that we have was much better than what we were actually anticipating. So this is a time where we can actually think about the letter E in minor pride, as well as another word that is very similar to that. Number one, E, of course, stands for what? Yeah, that's exactly right. It stands for empathy. And that is that we need to share in each other's feelings. We need to care for each other, look out for each other. But there's another word that sounds very similar to that. And that word is sympathy. And that's when we share in others' misfortune. So please be aware of that. Please, take care of each other during this time. If you know someone who's really struggling through some things right now with the stress that maybe you didn't have to deal with, based on the fire being in their area, take some time to tell them to hang in there and encourage them, give them some positive feedback, and be a really good friend. One other thing I would like to talk about today is let's make sure that we are watching our own personal items, especially at brunch and lunch. We've had a few things disappear recently, and I want to make sure that you are aware that if you keep a close eye on it, that way the probability of it disappearing might be smaller. So I know sometimes those things happen, and many times we find them in lost and found. So be careful with your own personal items, whether it is your backpack or your water bottle, and keep an eye on them so you know exactly where they are at all times. So thank you so much for being here and being with us today, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Oh, one other thing. Remember, Thursday is Halloween. One other thing that is very important is that you are safe. please be aware if you're out on the street, watch for cars. Make sure that you just don't dart out across the street without looking first, and because we want to see you all back here on Friday. Okay, back to Emily and Brooke.
Thanks, Mr. Turner. Every day at Placerita is a holiday, and today is International Animation Day.
That's all from us, live from our Kiflick studio. I'm Emily.
And I'm Brooke. Have a mostly sunny Monday, Miners.